Okay, so the Valkyrie is going to tank the boss right around this area. So you can range pull it from right here, and you're just going to tank it right here, okay?
Yep.
This boss, basically, there's two mechanics we have to worry about. There's one mechanic that we completely can ignore if we just hold DPS at one point during the fight, so it's really easy. So you can think of this boss kind of like Simon Says. So he's either going to tell us by giving us a prompt in the broadcast window, he's going to let us know if we need to get in the water or if we need to stay on land. Okay. It's essentially what he's going to tell us to do. And the terminology he's going to use is he's going to say, and everyone gets a different call. It's individuals. So don't like yell yours out loud because it might confuse another person. But it's going to be in your broadcast window. And it's going to say he either grants you access to the well or denies you access to the well. The well just means the water. So it's basically Simon Says. If it says grants you access, that means you get in the water. If it says denies you access, you just stay on land. If you're not where you're supposed to be within 6 seconds, you blow up. So that means if you get in the water, you don't just get in and jump out. You get in the water and you stay here, just count to like 5 or 6 in your head, and you can come back up. I'll let you guys know when you can come back up too. You'll get the hang of it after a while. And
Where
that's it.
where is the tank spot? Because the eels
Yeah, we're
in
gonna
the
ignore the
water.
eels completely. That's so we shouldn't have to worry about eels at all.
Okay.
Every time we go in, they're going to be gone already. The only thing you have to worry about is this invisible stalactite that's on the ground here. You see how I'm stuck on it? So if you go to run to get in the water, you might get stuck here. So just be ready to run around it if so. I don't know why that's there. It's just weird. But you can see you can actually yeah, you can actually climb the whole thing. So yeah, and everyone has to do that, okay? So if you get granted access, you get in the water, denied access, you stay on land. That's it. If you don't do what you're said or what says, you're gonna die. Once you get back up here, the only other mechanic is there's going to be ads that spawn every 25%, so 75, 50, and 25. And one is going to spawn right here. That's why the tank is tanking the boss right here, because when it spawns, Valkyrie, you're going to slam it for us. And I'm going to say that let's have you and me are going to kill this one together. So you're going to slam it, and we're going to kill this one together. And the other two SMs, there's going to be a second mob that's going to spawn right over here. And you guys, it's going to spawn right here, right where this green, little candle or fungi thing is. You guys are just going to DD it down from where the fire is. Okay? So when the Valk pulls the boss, we're all gonna stack right here on the boss, and we're just gonna bomb all the way. Bomb, 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 bomb. The calls, when he gives us the Simon Says calls, it's gonna be at 90, 60, 30, and 10. So we're gonna bomb till the first call at 90. He does the call. If he says get in the water, get in the water. If he says denied, you stay on land. Once we're clear on that, we stack back up. We bomb all the way again. The ads are at 75, 50, and 25. So we'll bomb all the way down to 75. And at 75 is when this ad spawns here and the ad will spawn there. So when the boss is at about 70, I want the other two SMs to run to right here. And you'll be able to just DD it down from right here. And then once it's dead, you'll just come back, stack back up, and we keep bombing.
Around
That's the
70, you
entire
said?
fight. Yep.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be letting us know all this strat. Like I said, this is a speed run comp. So even if we try not to, it's gonna go really fast. So I'm gonna call I'll probably have to call for us to slow down a few times just so we don't overblow it because it's really really fast. It's fun too, but you do have to respect the mechanics.
Okay.
So, quick recap. He's going to give us a call. The first call is going to be at 90. Either get in the water or stay on land. And don't move from where you're supposed to be within or after until after 6 seconds. Then you can get back up. And then the ads, I'm going to stay here. The tank's going to slam it. And then me and the tank are going to DD this one down together. And then the other two SMs, Granny and Big Booty, I believe. Or no, that's a Chamois. Granny and Boom are going to kill the far one and then restack. And we just reset the fight. We just do that 3 times and it's over. The only one time that we have to hold DPS is at 60%. And the reason we do this is because throughout the fight there will be eels that pop up in the water, and they have a pulsing AoE that they do that's like that Thane chain lightning. So if we just hold DPS at one particular point, we completely ignore having to even deal with that at all.
Yeah. We don't overlap mechanics.
It's super easy, yeah. It's just one mechanic you completely don't worry about at all. All right, so let's give it a shot. We're all going to stay here. We're always going to give the tank some time to build aggro before we start DPS. I would put Protect on the highest realm rank SM. And then just remember to keep those debuffs up as much as possible. If you got duration in your temp, I mean, the debuffs last more than a minute, so you don't have to spam them. Yeah, and then just communicate if you need like a cloak charge or something, and we'll figure it out.
All right, I'm pulling.
Let's do it. The only thing he's going to attack us with is like I think it's RM AoE DD that he'll do, but everything else will be on the tank. All right, so we'll stack up here. Give him a few more swings. The first call is going to be at 90%. Here we go. Of course, he reps us right when we want to start. Okay, now go ahead whenever. See how fast it goes. So 90. Here we go. Slow down. Here's the call. It says grant, get in the water. If it says deny, stay on land. Shammy, you always need to make sure you have vision of the tank. Perfect. Now we get back up. That's how easy that is. You just gotta read chat. Now we put him back where he's supposed to go, like right about here.
Oh, fuck, I can't get up.
It's okay.
Use the like side of the lip thing.
Yeah, gotta be smarter than
I
the...
got backup heals. I got those.
And now let's go down to like 70. Or no, it's the ad's at 75, so it'd be 80 you guys want to break off. I told you wrong. So break off like right now, slow down a bit. You're gonna come to like right here. Yep, and then get ready to nuke the ad that's over by that little green little fungi thing. So that's gonna happen at 75, Jim. And then Jimmy, you're slamming it for us this one.
Yep.
There we go. Nuke, nuke, nuke. You guys can DD the boss from there. Yep, perfect. And then here's the ad now. Ours is dead.
Ours is dead.
Dead.
Perfect. Now, that's the whole fight. That's it. Now come back and restack. The only other thing we need to worry about now is we're holding DPS at 60, so we don't get eels. I'm going to cloak. So slow down a bit. Just a little bit. We're still okay. Slow, slow, slow. You can keep them. Okay. Here's the call. Get in the water if you need to.
Oh, you
were just a little slow. It's okay. You did it right. You were just a little slow, I think.
Yeah.
Can I release him
Okay,
back?
so engage the boss. You will have to release. Yep.
I'm coming.
Or that works. Yep. Okay, so the next thing that's going to happen, we're going to get another ad at 50. So that means you guys can break off. You can break off a little later this time, like 53. Now that we're getting a little more comfortable with it. So Shammy, you just let us know when you're ready.
Should be good.
Okay. Go ahead and bomb when we're ready. We're going down to 53, and then you guys are breaking off and killing the ad. Okay, break off. Ad incoming.
Ours is down.
Perfect. Restack. And then we get another call at 30%. So that'll be when you get in the water, stay on land. That's at 30. Here it comes. Get ready. Okay. Do what he asked you to do.
What was it that killed me? I've got
You were
blue
probably
circles
denied
around
access.
me.
Yeah, I misread it.
Do you know
The
what
blue
this is?
circles just mean that, yeah, that the blue circles mean you were granted access. The orange
okay.
ones mean that you were denied. Hold DPS, hold DPS.
Oh, sorry,
hold
sorry,
DPS.
sorry.
That's okay. Because ads are going to spawn at 25, and someone needs to get rebuffed.
Should be good.
Okay, go ahead and get in your position for the ads because they're going to pop
Alright,
immediately.
gotcha.
Yeah. And then here we go. All right, last call at 10%.
There's so much pressure, I can't even read.
Yeah, you don't have to read for all of them, by the way. I know that one sucks.
Denies
So
you
respect
access.
the call. Yep.
Just disappointed I got denied the whole time.
Well, I went in
And
every
then you
time.
just gotta, yeah, perfect. Now come restack and blow them away. In case you ever do have to get in the water when there's eels, there is a sweet spot right in the, there's like a Venn diagram sweet spot where you won't get bombed between them, so you'll just have to feel it out little by little.
If healer gets granted to the well and I'm denied, should I pull to like the shoreline or something for line of sight? Okay.
Yes, you just pull to the edge right here, and then he can see you from there, and then vice versa. If you go in and he gets called, then he'll just come to the edge here so he can see you.
Okay.
So this is a trash pack right here, and they're currently bugged, so there's a chance that these archers are just going to one-shot somebody. So that might happen, but if
Jay.
it does, it's not like we did anything wrong. So what we can do here is, this is where we can like summon the pet, and we'll send the pet in, and the pet will kind of take the shot for us. So let's have Granny. We need you to CC the ads. So what we're going to do is we're going to walk up and there's going to be a stairway down where there's going to be 2 purples at the bottom and 2 red cons at right behind them. The purple guys aren't a big threat, so we're going to bomb the red ones first. Those are the archers that can potentially one-shot. So what we're going to do is we're going to walk up and you're just going to single target mez both the purples.
Okay.
So they're going to be at the bottom of the stairs, left and right side, mez. And then we're going to walk up and the tank's just gonna double swing on the reds, and we're gonna stand in between them and bomb them. And then we're gonna do the same thing with the purples, just stack them together and bomb. So you're gonna walk up, single target mez both purples, and the tank you're gonna run up and immediately just run through the purples and then grab the reds and try to stack them together if you can. Sometimes they're finicky and they don't move, so it's okay. We'll just stand between them and bomb.
Okay.
Ready? So we're gonna move up with Granny here. And then get to the point where you can like see the ads. You see the guys with the red torsos. Those are the bugged archers that can hurt really bad. So let's send our pets on them. Oh my!
Oh,
pet just.
shit.
Yep. See, that's what happens.
Trying to get
My-
LOS.
I don't even know where my pet went.
There we go.
Perfect.
Healing.
Thank you. Yep. And then we just stack in between them and bomb. And then you'll do the same thing for the purples. Just stack them as best you can. Listen to these buggy guys trying to throw their weapons.
Oh man, he's a vampire. I want to be a vampire.
Just stun one. Yeah, they're finicky. We'll take them one by one. Yeah, it's fine. They want to throw their weapon when you make range. It's so annoying. Alright, this is a trash pack that pretty much everyone skips. So we're just gonna skip it as well. You're gonna follow me.
Epic music.
Yeah, alright. This boss fight has, it's my favorite music coming up. Alright, so Shammy will be there. Okay, so this boss, the gimmick that she does is she's going to teleport us to a different room every 25%. And then during this first phase, she's going to she does something different every phase. During this phase, she's going to throw a boulder repeatedly at the person who's standing the furthest away from their group. It's going to be the chamois, and from where the chamois is, we're cheesing it. The boulder is never going to touch the chamois.
Nice.
But what we need to do is we need to basically have it so Valkyrie, you pull the boss, and then you're tanking the boss basically with your back to her. So if this is you, if I'm you, you're tanking her here. She's like right here attacking you, right? And whenever she goes to throw a boulder at the furthest person, she's going to face them. Okay, so she's going to do this. So that basically means that SMs, we can bomb, but we want to be standing just like half inside her, not fully, because we don't want to be standing on top of her when she spawns the boulder. So you can just stay with me and I'll show you the spacing. But the main part is the Valkyrie just putting her back here. You don't want to stand in front of her, obviously, because when she throws the boulder, you're going to be in front of it. But just to the side here. And that way, when she turns to cast it on the chamois, you'll be, standing at her side. Got it? So that's the first 25%. So at 75%, when we get her down to 75, she's going to teleport us. She's going to teleport us into a circular bridge. And in this phase, she drops fire rings on the ground. So it's our job. We're not bombing now. We're just going to use our DDs, and we're going to DD her, and Jimmy has to tank her. And when she drops a fire ring, you just backwalk her out until your character model's out of the fire ring. That's as far as you need to go. And we're just going to DD her while we walk backwards. And that's it for that phase. A golden rule for this is you can just stay with me. Since it's 3 of the same class, you can just stay with me and do what I do. So first phase is this one. She's going to throw boulders. Second phase is she's going to do the fire rings. Third phase is she's going to teleport us to a straight bridge. And we're going to basically run to one side of the bridge, and Jimmy's going to tank her on the other. And she is once again going to throw boulders at us. And this time we can destroy the boulders. So what we want to do is you want to tab target the boulder, and you can just single target DD it, and it'll kill the... We're all going to do it together, so the boulder will die really fast. So she's on a bridge. Jimmy, you're going to tank. You're going to run through her so that she's between us and the group. And then when she goes to throw the boulder, we're going to tab target and destroy the boulder.
Okay.
Okay, so that's 3 of the 5 phases. And I'm going to remind you what we're doing as we're going, so I don't expect you to remember all of this, but it just gives you an idea of what to expect.
Sure.
The fourth one is a straight bridge again, except this time she is doing the fire rings again. So we're just nuking and Jimmy's just backwalking. And then the 5th phase is where she will teleport us into like a throne room. And she's going to teleport us at the top of a ramp, okay? All of us, and herself. Jimmy, you're going to run her all the way down the ramp to the bottom because she's constantly doing a PBAE, so you want to get her out of interrupting us. And there's also going to be 2 ads that are going to spawn next to the boss. They're supposed to spawn in a static position, but sometimes they spawn in a wall or whatever. We're just going to mez the ads, and then we're going to DD the boss down. I will take care of mezzing the ads because I kind of know where they're going to be ahead of time, and that way you guys will kind of see the way the fight plays out from there. So... Actually, since we're doing a PBAE, Jimmy, don't take back what I said. Don't run her down the ramp. I'll mez the ads, and then I want you to run her all the way up the ramp, which should move her away from the ads, and then we should be able to bomb her from there instead of using DDs, and it'll be faster.
Yep.
So, quick recap. First phase is here. She's throwing boulders. Then at 75, we go to a circular bridge. Just stay with me, and Jimmy has to backwalk out of the rings. Third phase, straight bridge. She throws boulders. Tab target, kill the boulder. 4th phase, straight bridge. It's Jimmy's thing. He has to walk back out of the rings again. And then in the 5th phase is when there's ads. I will mez the ads, and then we'll stack and bomb on the boss. Do you remember all that? Probably not. Doesn't matter. Here we go. Stack with me
Good luck,
over here.
Jimmy. It's on you.
Yeah.
Don't fuck
Actually,
up.
let's get like right over here so she doesn't smack us on the way in. Yeah, and then go ahead and pull, and we can move in with me.
Just don't walk off the bridge. That's my only piece
Yeah,
of...
good call. I'll let us know when we're getting teleported. And
Oh, can I not fate? Can I not range
Get out of the way, guys. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Okay, we should be okay now. Now get behind her.
Oh.
Perfect. Yep, that's exactly where we want to be. And now we can bomb. We can get like right here, Jimmy. There you go. Okay, yep, we can stand like right here and bomb her. Not there, Granny. No, on me, on me. You're gonna get bouldered if you stand there. Perfect. We should be good right here. And she's going to interrupt us. It's no big deal. It's just the cost of doing business. Just keep your quick cast handy. All right, so the first time we're getting ported is 75.
And this is Jim backwalking.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, out of the circle. And you can just stay with me, and we're going to single target nuclear. Dude, she normally doesn't AoE this much. Annoying. Okay, don't move your character. We're getting ported. Here we go. Okay, so you can run to me. And now we're single target. Ooh, my hotkeys got fucked up somehow, okay?
I'm gonna cloak here.
Okay. And when she erupts us, just move back, reposition. Cool, that's it for this phase. It's a lot simpler when you see it play out. And then, so at 50, this is a straight bridge where she throws boulders. You're going to run with me. We're running to one side of the bridge. You can just run with the SM. And Jimmy, you're running to the opposite side. Okay, don't move your tune. We're getting ported. Okay, so we're running to this door right here. Jimmy, run to the opposite side.
Oh shit! I fell.
Oh, Granny fell. It's okay. We should. Don't move if you're still alive. It's okay. Oh, he sent up a friend though. Fuck.
I aggroed.
Okay,
something
we're wiping
at the bottom. Sorry.
Pulling.
The good news is it goes for the person in the furthest. So it was heat seeking towards the chamois. You just have to get out of its way at that point. So you get out of its way. Yeah.
Oh, there was a second one.
Yeah.
Yeah, like glitched or something.
That's just a bug. Just get Granny up. Engage the boss.
Double boulder like that, just pops the tank instantly. Alright, let's go ahead and murder it. You can go ahead and start retouncing. And then put protect back on Granny if it drops from 9. Let's start again. All the way down to 75. Double boulder? Yep, looks like it. This is for sure the buggiest boss in the game. Her in the dungeon, you should see what the heretic does to her. Makes it so she doesn't even port. Yeah, that was always annoying. Okay, we're gonna get ported. No fall. Yeah, remember when I said we're gonna get ported? Pretty much plant your character. I'm gonna cloak. Nice, thank you. Needed that. Is that 50? Yep, yeah. And this is where we're gonna run to one side, tab target boulders, and nuke boulders, and then back to boss. I'm gonna cloak. Thank you.
Okay, get ready to port. Don't move. Run to the closest door. Jimmy runs to other. Alright, so get ready. We can nuke her. She's going to do a boulder. Once you see her turn, here it comes, and tab target now and nuke. That's it. I'm back on boss. Whenever you see her turn, that means a boulder's coming. Here it comes. Ah. And the reason you tab here is because if you click, you're probably going to click one of us.
Yep, that's just what happened.
Just for simplicity's sake, yeah. Okay, so we're going to get ported again at 25, and then we're going to run. Jimmy is going to stay where he is. We're going to run to the far door, and we're going to just stand and nuke just like we are.
There's the fire one again.
Yep. Yep. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna turn, run to the door. I'm gonna drop a tinder here too.
I can cloak.
Nice, please do. And then we're nuking, and we're gonna get ported one last time, and that's at like 11 or 12. And that's where Jimmy, you're gonna pull her all the way up the ramp against the wall, and I'm gonna mez the ads, and then we're gonna bomb. So down to 10. It's like 11 or 10.
kind of be a DPS race.
Okay, here comes support. Damage her a little more. A little more. Okay, I'm gonna nuke the ads, or the Meziads.
Oh, the priest is still up.
Come on, you fucker. There we go. Okay, now just pull her away so we can nuke, or we can bomb. Just pull her away from the reds.
Right here.
Anywhere works. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Yep. And then just stack and bomb. Nothing else.
I think that priest got hit. Yeah. Priest out
Okay,
behind
just
us.
keep burning. Okay. She'll come into the AoEs. Yep. Nice. Good job.
One of these you can like walk out and die, and I don't remember which one it is.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself. So you come all the way down the stairs, and you always want to come basically down and then up. So what I mean by that is all the way down to right here where I am. So let's see where you guys at. Yep, all the way down. And then this is what I mean, down and then up the ramp. If you go out the right door, there's a trash mob there, and it'll for sure wipe the group. So what we're going to do for this one is this boss grows in size over time. So what we need to do to keep the boss in a manageable size is we need to go into these doors on the right. There's 3 doors. One there that I just opened, one in the middle there, and then one in the very far back right there that I'm trying to open but can't. That one right there. I'll go in the far one. We'll have Granny in the middle, and then we'll have the third SM go in the front one, just for simplicity's sake there. There's going to be orange mobs in those rooms, and they're super fragile. They die on like 1 or 2 bombs. So you're going to kill those, and what they're going to do is they're going to drop Snowball. It's an item. They're going to drop it into your inventory. Now, it can drop into anyone's inventory. So if Granny kills a mob and it drops a Snowball, it can appear in my inventory, and they're tradable. So we're going to have to kind of communicate on who gets what, or who has what snowballs. We want at least 2 snowballs. You only need 2 snowballs, really, if you're pretty optimal with throwing them. So the healer, the support, will always be on 1, or the chamois in this case. And then I'll do the other one just to kind of show you guys the mechanics of the fight. So when you get a snowball... let me back up. That means that if you guys get a snowball, trade it to either the chamois or to P2. Then once you get it in your inventory, it's just like the festive items that you get for like the holidays and shit, the snowball. You put it on your bar, you can target people, and you can spam it. So we're going to get the snowball. The chamois, you're always going to stay here, and you can just heal the tank from here. Jimmy, what I want you to do in the beginning is you can run up, taunt it like 2 or 3 times, and then just engage the boss. Otherwise, it's going to grow and it's going to do a lot of damage, and it's just wasted power for the chamois. And then that way, you and the chamois can chill out here while you have the boss engaged, and we collect the snowballs. Okay, then once we have 2 snowballs, someone will give 1 to the chamois, and then I'll have the other one, and we're going to stack with the tank. Jimmy, you're tanking him where he stands. We're just going to stack with the tank, okay? So what happens in this fight is he's going to spawn an ad every 3 times, every 25%. So 75, 50, and 25. And people hate this boss because the ads are a bitch to deal with. But they're fun to deal with this comp because we have 3 bombs. So what we do is we just stack on the boss, and the ad always spawns on the boss. We don't have to worry about CCing it or anything. Since we're bombing, he's just going to spawn right into our bombs, and he's just basically going to die within seconds. So we just get to burn all the way through this boss fight, which is fun. Except for one mechanic, where he's going to call somebody's name. And I would say with how fast we're going to do it with the bombs, it's probably going to be 2 or 3 times he's going to call it. If he calls your name, What that means is he's casting an AoE stun on you. So, Shammy, if he calls your name, you just don't even have to move because you're by yourself. The three casters and the tank, however, if he calls one of us or the tank, we all have to move. We don't all have to move, but somebody has to move. The tank, Jimmy, is never going to have to move, okay? But basically, whoever gets called needs to run out, or else you're going to stun everyone and it's going to halt the DPS. If Jimmy's name gets called, then we all just run out together and then wait for the stun to get casted on him, and we can all stack and rebomb. So, other than the snowballs and the name calling, we're burning the boss all the way down. So, a little recap. First phase, we're all collecting snowballs while Jimmy has it engaged. Once we have 2 snowballs, me having one, the Shammy having the other, we are going to stack all together on the boss, except for the Shammy who stays here. And me and the Shammy are going to spam snowballs on the boss. Shammy, you're just throwing snowballs anytime you're not healing or curing. He will disease, essentially, or sometimes, so you'll just have to cure, and then snowball and heal. And then I'll just focus on bombing and snowballing. So once we stack up, we're bombing all the way brainlessly unless, or I should say until a name gets called. The first name is always at around like 87. After that, it's kind of random. So the first one, just have your head up, and whoever's name gets called, you run out. When the stun happens, you can restack and we'll start DPS again. Let's give it a shot. So run up, smack it a few times and engage, and then we're all getting snowballs. I'll go in the second one, Granny Far one, and then we'll have Boom Air on the first one.
We go in.
Yep, you click the door, go on inside, and just nuke these orange mobs down. They die super easy.
All right, I've got a snowball.
Okay.
I'll give it to Jay.
Oh, I already got one. We're good.
Okay,
Sorry, I
I
should
have
have.
one too.
I have one on the tank if someone needs
So
one.
I think we're good. Just put it on your bar and go ahead and start spamming the snowballs, Mr. Shammy. SMs, you can go ahead and stack up. Don't DPS yet.
Righto.
We're just going to spam snowballs until it's under control. Why am I not using my snowball? Hello? Oh, I'm nearsighted. Duh. Okay.
All the snowballs.
Dude, I still... What the hell is happening? There we go.
Shove his face in it.
Okay, so let's just get it a little smaller, a little smaller. Okay, go ahead and start taunting. Don't DPS yet there, guys. Alright, perfect. So we're gonna bomb. The first name calls at 87. If it's your name, just run away from all of us. Except Jimmy. If it's Jimmy, then we're all running away. Here we go. Here's the first name call. It's on Big Booty Judith. That's perfect.
I'll back up heal.
Perfect.
I have instant
Over
heals.
11
So
seconds.
Just
I might be
we
okay.
need bombs now because we're gonna get an ad at 75. So just focus DPS here. There's the ad. We didn't kill it in time. It's okay. We should be able to recover here. Yeah, we're okay. If you can, Jimmy, you can slam the ad for us too.
Yep. I will do
A
that.
little more snowballs now.
Ooh, big damage.
Nice. Yeah, it's because he got a little too big.
A2.
That's okay. He got a little too big.
A2 on the stun.
Oh, my bad. My bad. We're all getting stunned. So you can still snowball while you're stunned. Actually, yep. See. So I did what you're not supposed to do. I got us all fucked. Sorry.
You're all good.
Should be clear now. Alright, so go ahead and resume bombs. Try not to slow down any more bombs from here because there's an ad.
Slamming it. We're trying to.
Casting.
There we go.
Nice, yeah. I'm gonna help. Keep bombing, keep bombing. Nice. Yep, another ad now.
I'm using cloak.
He's dead now. He's super
Oh,
dead.
I'm nice.
No. Did you get yours off?
Nope.
Yeah, I didn't get mine either. I'll let you use yours.
And just bomb all the way now. He should be dead. Uh-oh. Ad's still up. Ad's almost dead. Nice, and he's dead. That's it for that one. Super, pretty much brain dead with the 3 bombs. And the reason I say that is because he basically spawns one ad that you're supposed to CC, and then he spawns another ad after that you're supposed to prioritize and kill, and then you're supposed to go back to the ad you had CC'd. And with the bomb strat, we don't have to worry about any of that because we're just going to blow through everything, kind of like you just saw with the last one, how we just don't respect that they're even there. So the way this boss works is he's going to drop a circle on the ground every 10%. And that circle does no damage or doesn't affect us in any way, okay? And the reason I say that is because we're going to be standing on the boss bombing, and sometimes you're going to be bombing when in a circle. So the circle means nothing to us. Just don't freak out. Well, what the circle does do is if the boss is standing in it, it casts a stacking self-con or strength con buff on the boss. So that means if he's standing in the circle and he gets buffed, if he doesn't one-shot the tank, it's gonna be a 2-shot. So what the tank has to do, every 10%, the tank just moves the boss. The circle is tiny, but it's a little misleading. So move him to the point where not only he's out of the circle, but like give it some leeway too, if that makes sense.
Do I have enough time to backpedal, or do I have to run forward?
You should be okay with backpedaling, but he diseases, so it's probably best to just turn and run. Because when you're backpedaling diseased, you don't move for shit. And I'll get there in a second with the disease. So what that means, guys, is we're going to be standing. If he's right here, we're bombing. And then whenever he moves the boss, we're just going to move with him and bomb the boss. He's going to cast a PBAE disease on us, so it is going to interrupt us. You can just quick cast through that if you need to, but it's not really a big deal. So, if we're all stacked, up bombing the boss, his PBAE disease, the range on it, or the AoE I should say, is only like 150. So Shammy, that means we're all stacked. You just stay a little outside and you'll be totally unaffected by it. And that way it won't interrupt you when you try to heal. And this guy, he does amnesia, so that's why I say you don't want to be interrupted at all, basically. Because if you get interrupted and then he amnesias like a crucial heal or something, it can get nasty. So we're all going to stack on the boss. He does a PBA disease. The chamois, just where you're standing right there, for me, is perfect range. What's going to happen is every 10% he gets moved. Then every certain percent he's going to spawn ads, okay? So he's going to spawn a red ad, and then he's going to spawn an orange ad. And they're like within 3 or 4% between. So that means he'll be, if Granny's the boss, we're bombing him, and then he's going to spawn an ad, and then he might, he's going to spawn an ad, and then he's going to have to be moved by the tank. Don't move until the ad that we're bombing is dead, okay? So any ad that spawns, we're just going to bomb and kill right away. And then, Jimmy, you've seen this fight before, right? You know how to, like, move the boss around the room. We just move him anywhere there's not a circle, essentially. It doesn't matter if you want to move him in a zigzag or a snake or in a circle or whatever. We're just going to move with you.
Yeah. Are we doing it down in the pit? Or is it up here?
The whole fight we're going to do down in the pit. Basically, we can start where he stands, and then you can just kind of move him wherever you want. Okay, then at 30% on this fight, there's going to be like a special phase that happens. So at 30% is when the phase happens, and then at 35% is when he spawns his last ad before that phase. So what we're going to do at 35 is when he spawns the last ad, we're going to kill the last ad, and then I'm going to explain what we're going to do in the last phase, because it gets kind of chaotic. And if I explain right now, we might forget. So for this, let's give it a shot here. Go ahead and run in and start taunting him.
Am I gauging at 30%?
Exactly, at 35, yeah, when we kill
at 35? Okay.
Yeah, and then I'll show you where to put him, and then I'll explain what
I'm going LD, maybe?
Roger, Dodger.
But basically the main thing for us is so I'll explain what the ads do. There's going to be a red one and an orange one. The red one heals the boss, The orange one silences us. So if you ever see an orange one, oh, and they spawn on a random person in the group. So it's 4 out of 5 times it's going to be on us and we won't even have to move. But the orange is a super priority target that we should kill fast as possible. So if it's on the chamois, take the extra steps you need to get inside it before you bomb. Because if we don't bomb it in time, it's going to silence us. And we'll probably still survive the silence, but you know, it's 3 or 4 seconds of the healer not being able to heal. So it's a little sketch. But yeah, bomb everything. Orange is a priority. Let's run it.
Okay.
He parries a lot, so let's wait a few more swings to build aggro. Alright, we should be good. So first orange, 85. Don't move until the orange is dead. Kill. Yeah, died super fast that time. Good job. Next one's at 72. And when Jimmy moves the boss, we just move with them. Unless there's an ad alive. Kill. Oh no, one more cast! Nice. Next one's at 60, so right about now. God, this comp is so fast, it's insane. Alright, the next one's at 44.
Cloaking. Ooh, rough.
Yep, if it ever gets silenced, just staff it until you can cast again. Should be able to cast now. Kill. Beautiful. Okay, slow. 35, we're gonna get a red, but for some reason at 35 there's no follow-up orange. So we can kill the red, but let's single target the red. Let's not bomb it, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, red is 1 hit. Red is dead. Go ahead and engage the boss. Okay. Everyone else can follow me to SM. And we're gonna go right here. Okay, and then Jimmy, go ahead and backwalk it all the way up to the fountain. So what's gonna happen, guys, is whereas we are doing nothing differently. The tank is gonna bring the boss into the fountain, into this circle, into the fountain, and you're gonna, whenever you have to move the boss, Jimmy, you're just gonna move it in the circle of the fountain, okay? So what changes during this phase is that we're going to get swarmed right at 30 by a bunch of small robots that are all going to rush us at the fountain. And they're all going to be casting whizzy ice PBAEs all over us. It only does 1 damage, and its only goal is to interrupt you. This fountain is going to activate as soon as this boss hits 30%, and it's going to give everyone in the fountain mock. So that means... yeah, that means that even though the robots are casting all over us, and it's going to look like you're not casting because it's going to look like your character model is constantly being interrupted. Even though it looks like that, you are casting, I promise you, okay? So don't panic if you see the tank taking damage. Sometimes healers, they think they're interrupted, they just stop healing. I promise we'll be able to cast in here. So long story short is, ignore the robots, move him every 10%, bomb every ad that spawns until the boss dies. That's it.
So we're good on the ledge here.
Well, yeah, we're gonna stack and we're gonna bomb.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, got you.
Yeah, normally on Alb we take it outside, the boss outside, so you could stack on the edge right here, and the mock would still affect you, just for future reference. Yeah. So let's all stack up.
Let's go when the disease drops. It's about to.
And okay, and right at 30 is when we're gonna get all the ads, and there's also going to be an orange that spawns at 30. So, and he has to move the boss. So a lot of things are happening at 30. So we are not moving until the orange is dead, even though he moves the boss. Okay, let's go. Bomb. There's the orange. Don't move until it's dead. Okay, here come the robots. It looks like we're interrupted, but we all have mocks. So keep bombing. Move the boss again. Kill all the ads. Move with them, kill all the ads. move with them. Boss is deleted. Wow, this comp is awesome. And that's that. Okay, so here's another trash pack here. So there's a tangler in the back. There's also a tangler right here around the corner. The tank can run around this corner and slam the tangler without leashing the other three. So go ahead and do that. And then we can just kill the tangler by bombing or DDing or whatever. Okay, and then we can single target nuke the other mushroom from here without leashing anything else as well. And then what we do here is we will single target Mez the Squire, and the target will be the Witch Doctor. You slam the Witch Doctor. Don't slam it until it comes all the way out to like right here, and then that way we can... Oh, all right, ready?
Yep.
Here we go. Perfect, yep. You can slam it now. And the Squires can't be slammed, and the Squires are the really, really nasty ones, so always hold on DPS for the tank. Otherwise, if he gets away from the tank, there's really no way for him to slam it for us and get it back. So always hold a few swings, and that should be good. Oh, and then fun fact for the support, those diseasing and dotting ads or mobs, when they die, they actually cure whatever is on the group mates. All right, there's a tangler in the top left that a lot of people didn't see or notice, so we're going to nuke that down from here. And then as you notice, we've done a trash pack like this before in the other room. We're going to do the same thing here, except obviously we can't stack and bomb the reds. So we are going to single target Mez the purples, and then we're going to run up, and we're just going to assist. Let's just say, for simplicity's sake, we'll assist left and then assist right.
Are these ones bugged too?
Yeah, so put guard on Granny, and then put guard on Granny, and then stick Granny, because guard range is pretty short, and then, yeah, he'll just go up, and then Mez the purples. Yep. And then we'll go up with Granny as well.
Oh shit. I did the wrong mess, but whatever.
It's okay.
Yeah, fuck.
These guys are actually really not a threat. Let's kill the reds first, so the archers. Oops, I'm using the wrong nuke. So yeah, the Valk will just pick up the perps. Dude, why can't I cast? Oh, I'm erupted. Okay.
Yep.
Right one.
Right one, yep.
Sorry, I used AoE mez on accident.
It's okay.
Which is like green in this.
Okay, so this guy, the explanation might be a little long-winded, but it's really simple. So just bear with me here. It's just, once again, it's kind of like a lot of moving parts. This is the last of two bosses, so we have two more, and then the last one is just, we ignore every mechanic. That's the whole reason of running this comp. The last boss is the fun boss. So we're all going to stack here for starters on the fire. And let me go ahead and prime these catapults here. All right. So we're going to pull the boss. This boss also does amnesia and PBA disease, just for reference. We're going to pull the boss. We're going to bomb the boss. At 90%, he's going to make a bubble, and we just have to get inside the bubble because he's basically going to PBA nuke the whole room. And when you're in the bubble, you're safe. That's at 90%. Then we're going to nuke him down, and while we're in the bubble, we can continue to DPS. It's okay as long as you're inside. So we're going to continue to DPS him down to 80. Then when he's at 80%, he's going to go, he's going to disappear. And he's gone to the other side of the wall, or the other side of the room where we just came from, essentially. And he's going to do this 2 times during the fight, at 80 and at 40. During this phase, he can only take damage from us launching to the other side of the room on the catapults and landing on him. And we have to hit him 4 times. He can't take damage from any other means. So what we're going to do is right at 80, when he teleports over, Jimmy will run to this bucket, and our chamois will run... Actually, let me think about this. Okay, yeah, let's do it this way. Let's just all take the same one. So we're all going to go from this one here. So Jimmy will be first. He's going to launch over. And Jimmy, when you're in the air, you can click on the boss and engage it while you're in the air. And where you land, you just stay right there. And you have the boss engaged. And as soon as you land and the boss comes to you and he's in position, you're going to tell the chamois to go. And the chamois is going to go second. And when the chamois goes, he's going to launch onto the boss. Okay, that'll be hit number 1. And then let's do... I'm just trying to think of the order in which I want to do this because there's some ads that need to get mezzed. So let's have... Okay, so the order will be chamois, and then we'll go Granny, me, and then Boone. So the boss has to get hit 4 times with the catapults. This is going to be the order. The chamois will go first, and then Granny will go second. I'll go third, and Boomer will go fourth. We're all going from this catapult right here. The way you take the catapult is you're going to click on the green text that says bucket. That'll put you inside of it. And then you're going to click on the catapult itself, which will bring up the submenu, which will have the fire button, and then you can click fire. Okay, don't fire until the tank tells you he's ready. Okay, so 4 hits, we're all going to go from here. As soon as the first person goes, that's the chamois. As soon as the first person hits the boss, there's going to be 2 ads that spawn where the boss is now. And Granny, it's your job to just single target mez each one. And once they're both mez, then you hop in and you go. Okay, you're the debuff duration person, so that's your job.
Okay.
Okay. So once he's on the other side and we hit him with the 4th hit, so that'll be Boomer, then we have to come back to this side of the room here. So the way we're going to do that is, let's just try... Yeah, everyone come this way. Everyone come this way so we can see it from this point of view. So when we all take the catapults, basically, you are all going to land right over here. And after the 4th hit, there's going to be ads that spawn that throw boulders at us. So we need to get back to the other side of the room. So we're going to go up the ramp. We're not going to go through the door because it's a bitch with LOS. So when we do this, we go up the ramp. And the tank and the healer, the chamois, just need to stutter step, obviously, so you don't lose LOS of each other. And when you jump off this, you can jump in to the left of the wall, and you won't take much fall damage at all, just like that. Perfect. And then we're going to put the boss basically right here, and we're going to the fight basically resets, and we do it all over again. Okay. So let's take it to this point here, and then I'll explain what we're going to do after that, because it's only a couple of differences. So quick recap, 90% bubble, 80% he's going over. Once he goes over, Jimmy will get in the bucket, launch himself over, engage the boss in the air, stay planted where you land, and then we'll go from there. Any questions?
For the first 10% of the boss, do I tank him on here with you guys or in front a little bit?
It doesn't matter because we're going to stack and bomb anyways, but yeah.
Okay.
He does PBA disease, so as long as the chamois is not with us, then we're good.
What's the bubble again?
It's at 90. It's going to look like an actual bubble, like a bubble of water, and you just stand in it or else we're going to explode, essentially.
Okay.
All right, let's do it.
That would have got me for sure.
Sometimes it doesn't even spawn, but he still blows up the room, and there's just no safe zone, so it kind of sucks. All right, let him build aggro. This boss will also slam, so it never fails that right when I say start DPS, I'll slam the tank. So we can DPS, but just be ready for it, just in case. If the tank does get slammed, just stop DPS. Okay, so the bubble's at 90. Here we go. Remember, you can still DPS as long as you're in the bubble. So we're all good here. And then we're going to hard stop DPS at 80. Slow down. Almost there. Okay, perfect. All right, so tank, get in your catapult. Go, go, go. Fire immediately, engage him in the inner. And then Shammy, get in and ready to go. As long as he has him engaged, I know it's kind of
So I'm gonna
scary,
have
but if he's
ads
got him
over,
engaged,
right?
he'll be okay. Yep, as
engaged,
soon
yeah.
as the Shammy lands, you'll get the ads.
I'm good to come.
Yep.
Yeah, you're good.
Should
You're
be.
good.
To think we could have had this mechanic if the BG leaders didn't complain.
Yeah, right.
I imagine I'm keeping the engage.
And then I'm
Okay, now
going.
Granny, get in and go.
Fire! Got him.
And now I'll go on my way now. So that's hit number 3. And now casters, you can follow me since we're pretty much useless now. We're
You guys stay with me, Jay. You guys stay
We're
with
just
me,
gonna. Yeah, the chamois stays. We're just pre-getting ourselves over the wall. Last one you
I was
can
taken
go.
out of here.
What's the command to load? Oh, never mind.
You got it. Yep.
All right, red 5 coming in.
And then get ready to run up the ramp once he lands. Boom. Okay, come. Perfect. So the ads that throw the boulders actually don't spawn until 59. So if you over damage even 1%, that's when you get them. But if you're careful like this, then they don't spawn. Okay, back to where we started.
The block here. All right, go.
And now, Granny, if you could root those ads, basically just CC cycle them and then they'll despawn. Perfect. So now we're going to take them down to 50, and at 50%, we are going to get 2 ads on the left of the wall that we're looking at, and 2 ads on the right of the wall. I'm going to CC the 2 on the right, and I want you guys to start DPSing from left to right on those ads. That's at 50. So we can bomb until then. Here we go. So you're DPSing from left to right. I'm going to CC the right 2. Here they come, and there they are. Right now. Trying to CC them, Rups. There we go. There we go. Alright, now DPS left to right.
Nice that these ones don't one-shot us.
Yeah, because they haven't been winding up the whole time.
I'm stunned.
Big heals on Jimmy. Big heals, big heals.
There we go.
Yep.
I should have called that earlier. Sorry, Jay.
They're all dead.
No, they're good.
Okay, so that's perfect. At 40%, he's going back over, and we're doing the same thing we did with the catapult. So bomb the 40. Perfect. Tank gets in, shoots over, and engages. Same thing with the ads, getting mezzed as soon as the chamois lands.
He has not aggro. Oh, there we go.
He gives you a little courtesy time to get over before he starts leashing to somebody.
Yeah.
Nice. We can root it.
Yeah. Oh,
You
fuck.
should be fine, don't worry.
Target this thing. Yeah, okay, sorry.
Yeah, there's a
You're good, bud.
targeting bug that happens
Yeah.
often during
The
the
target
fight.
on those are fucking weird.
One of them will probably have to kill or something.
Yeah, we'll figure it out when we get there. They'll despawn eventually, and they're really slow, so we might just have to just kite them around until they despawn. Coming over now.
Oh, he's coming for my butthole.
Don't let him get in that.
He's coming! Right, here it comes.
He's coming to check out your matter hole.
Granny, I got 16% coming in on.
That was the last one,
All right,
right?
perfect. Yep, you can bring them out.
Watch out for the
Okay.
boulder that's just randomly there.
all the way back to where we started again. Okay, so at 16%, we're going to get another bubble, and we're going to DPS down to 12 and hard stop. Let's do it quick, because that thing's coming out of CC. Keep them right here. See if you can mez it
I'm gonna
now.
try. Yeah, I'm trying that right now. There we go.
Perfect. Okay, we're fine. Yeah. So 16, get in the bubble. It's on the sham.
Keep calling that.
Okay, keep
Heals.
DPSing until the boss is at 12. Hard stop at 12.
Goddamn amnesia.
Okay, stop. So what's going to happen here is he's going to spawn ads right at like now. I'm going to mez him. I'm going to try to mez him. I'm going to try to mez him. There we go. And now run the boss out, Jimmy, away from all the ads. Just run away from the brutalizer. It's really slow.
Get my ass.
Oh, watch the shit.
I got it mezzed, I got it mezzed.
Nice. Okay, perfect. Then we can bomb the boss. Nice mez, clutch. That's it. There's nothing else. Nice.
Nice.
Just that 50% AF coming in handy.
Hell yeah. What were you at? Like 1%? 2%?
1%, yeah.
Fuck. Okay, so there's 3 ads here. The strat is that we are going to single target mez the one in the very back while Jimmy gathers the front 2, stacks them, and then slam one, tab, slam the other, and we bomb those 2 down. And then once those are dead, we just run up, slam, and kill the green.
Okay.
Roger. Okay, go ahead and run up and get the purples, and I'll get the green. It's a little out of range, so I have to let you kind of... Yeah, perfect. Perfect, just like that. And slam, tap, slam.
Well, at least she's not
Like
coming
I'm-
for your butthole.
Kind of felt like it with that fucking 90% hit.
Nice.
Felt like she was going through my butthole.
Whoa. Stranger in the dub.
Shocker in the night.
By the way, the mob counter in this dungeon doesn't really mean anything. It'll never line up. So, the way this boss works is, throughout the entire fight, she spawns totems on a random person in the group. And I think there's 5 totems in total, and one of them is a good totem, and the other 4 are bad totems. So, normally what you do is you let me start over. The first mechanic is as soon as we pull Termina, let me start over again. We're all gonna stack right here. Let me get us in position first, right inside the green mob here. Okay, when we pull Termina, this green mob is gonna come to life, and this green mob can be slammed. So basically, the Valk is gonna range pull Termina. As soon as he does, this one comes to life. Then the Valk is going to slam this one for us. And we're just going to bomb this one until it's dead. When this green mob dies, it drops an item that is a flute. And I want you to give the flute to me. Normally, you don't have the DPS do this. You have like either the Sork or the CC or one of the supports do it. But I'm just going to kind of do it so you guys see how the fight is done from this point of view. And I'm really low realm rank, so I'm pretty sure the damage is fine without me. But basically what you do is after you get the flute, then you fight Termina, and she spawns totems on people, and whoever has the flute uses the flute on the totem, and it destroys the totem. However, the totems can also be destroyed by damage. So we're basically going to ignore all that totem bullshit. They're still going to spawn on us, but they're going to spawn into 3SM's PBAing. So they're going to spawn and they're going to die, and they're going to spawn and they're going to die. And that means that we can stand here the whole time and bomb and not ever have to worry about moving out of a totem. This is the whole reason why we run the 3 bomb comp, is because this is the fun boss. However, there is one mechanic that we still have to respect in this fight, and that mechanic is throughout the fight she's going to spawn a wave of a lot of snakes. Okay, and the snakes, their skin, their scales are colored yellow. People get confused and they think I'm saying it's a yellow snake, meaning it's a yellow con snake. They're physically colored yellow. And there's one snake with blue scales that is big in the group. And that's basically the queen snake. And whoever has the flute, it's their job, just like the snowball, you put the flute on the inventory or on your bar. All you have to do, target the blue snake, click on the flute, you'll do the little minstrel flute animation, and if you did it successfully on the blue snake, all the other snakes die. Very simple. So the only mechanics are we kill her, we pull her, the green one's going to activate, we kill the green one, the one we're standing inside right here. She's going to drop a flute. You drop a flute, or you give the flute to me, and all the totems we get to ignore, which is fun. And then whenever the snakes spawn, whoever has the flute, in this case it'll be me, find the blue snake, target it, use the flute on it, and it dies. Anytime we're not killing snakes, we're just bombing all the way. You guys are basically just holding the bomb button down the whole time. Got it?
Yep.
Any questions?
Nope.
Okay.
Is there a specific spot I need to tank Termina after, or does it not matter?
No, you can bring her right to here. After the green one dies, we'll have to probably reposition by Termina, but that's no big deal. There is... Oops, Granny's LDing again. It's a good thing we didn't pull. There is one wipe. So basically, like, the totems, they do just annoying shit. So, like, one poisons you, one stuns you, but there is one that is the wipe one. And basically what it does is if you look at the top of the cave... sorry, what did he say in Discord?
Oh, that was you.
If you look at the top of the cave, there's a bunch of bats. So the first rule that we don't have to worry about is you never tab target on this boss, because if you pull a bat, it'll one-shot you. One of the totems is called a beam totem, and if you stand in that totem for too long, it beams you up into the bats, and then you come down into the group with all the bat aggro, and you wipe. So the reason I'm bringing this up is it's really important that we basically never stop bombing, because if we get a couple of unlucky resists, or one of the SM is out of power and we didn't notice, and a beam totem pops and we don't kill it fast enough, it's totally possible that you can't kill it fast enough with 3 bombs if some shit goes down. So the reason I say this is, like, when the flute drops, whoever's giving me the flute, if you're at SM, like, you still gotta be bombing while you're giving me the flute. Just basically the rule of thumb is just never stop bombing on this one. That's why it's fun. Okay, Granny's back now.
And BG invite when you can.
BG invites. And then it's super chaotic, so try to see if you can find the blue snake, just so you guys can see what to look for next time, but if not, it's no big deal, I got you covered. Alright, are you buffed?
No.
Dance for me, peasant.
And they still have the flute?
No, you have to... once you pull Terminus, she'll repop.
Gotcha. Just the statue's gone.
Yeah, I don't know. Probably right about right here, I'd say.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and pull when you're ready. She's dying a lot faster this time. Alright, so keep bombing. Whoever gets the flute, give it to your boy.
No flute here.
No flute.
No flute.
I'm standing to the left, so it's a little easier to target me. Perfect. Keep bombing, keep bombing. Okay, don't stop bombing here.
Oh, she takes quick debuff me.
It's one of the totems that spawns, yeah. We'll be alright. Yeah, stand inside. Perfect, good. And there's the snakes. I'm fluting it now. Dude, why is my... Sorry, I got it. My AHK or something is fucked up. Sorry, I switched the hotkey though. Alright, keep bombing, keep bombing.
Alright, aggro.
We're good.
I'm doing it first.
Oh, that probably.
Nice.
I forgot to put guard and protect back up. My bad.
Sure. It's all good.
Oh yeah, that.
Okay, we're
helped a
gonna
lot.
get more snakes now. There's the blue one. I use the flute on it. And all the snakes die. Keep bombing. Just the whole fight. Using my cloak.
Why is she
Just
meowing
ignore
at me?
everything. Meow, meow, meow. There's a snake. I use my flute. They all die. And we keep bombing. Meow, meow, meow.
You want your chicken parm, Jay?
My chicken farm.
Boris told her. You got the hookup.
More snakes now.
I'm gonna pop my cloak.
Nice. That's it, boys. Just keep bombing. Probably one last wave of snakes. Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. Doesn't look like we're up. As soon as I
Pop mine for you guys too.
Unlimited power.
Did we win?
That's
We
it.
won.
I know where that song is so familiar. It's like some history or sci-fi movie.